Hello. This is Dolphin, as always, here for Dolphin's Dive, the strategically minded weekly Sentinels stream. You are watching Handelabra games. You probably should know that by this point. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive words as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and Handelabra Games right here on Twitch. You can follow me personally on Twitter at LouDolphin21, on YouTube, search for Dolphin, on Twitch, it's also just Dolphin. Sentinels the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog, words are hard, cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more info at Sentinels Digital. Let me start over again. Hi, I'm Dolphin. I'm going to be doing a weekly stream on the Handelabra channel. How exciting is that? I hope it's a success. You can get the game and more info at sentinelsdigital.com. There we go. So hello, Ronak Gaming. Hello, Gains of Castamere. Hello, Bolner App. And Jay-Z. Waves. All right. How are we all doing this fine evening? I'm doing all right. I should record my intro as part of the opening sequence. Yeah, so I'll just have a video that takes care of all of this, and then we'll cut to the actual Dolphin. Be like, all right, guys, here I am. Now let's do this. I could also just have like a recording that goes, and I just mouth the words along with the video, you know. And then like when like my mouth starts doing extra things because I forgot what all the words are, it would be exciting. Your 9-month-old daughter is popping 4 upper teeth at once. Ooh. Teething, that's fun. I remember I was in 12th grade and my upper wisdom teeth started popping out. And I was going through a teething process. And I actually started like eating raisins because I could chew raisins on the teeth as they were popping out. But it was strange because I was 18 and I was teething. And I ended up getting those wisdom teeth removed anyway, so they don't exist anymore, and therefore I'm less wise. But I'm supposed to be wise because it is the strategy stream, the strategic stream, the I'm trying to combine these words and they're not working. Okay, well, as always, the first game has been predetermined just so that I don't fumble. And we're picking a new villain that I've not faced before on stream, and that is Akash'Bhuta. And we're gonna fight her on advanced, because if I make her challenge, this game is going to probably last the entire stream. With advanced, at least this game could end within an hour, or maybe an hour and a half at least. Twitch says I am streaming bottom of the 9th. Well, I don't know how to fix that actually because I don't know how to do this, but let's see if I can figure this out. Let me see this for myself first. I always just start streaming, I don't actually do anything. But Handelabra Games bottom of the 9th. Yeah, that is wrong. Is there a way I can edit this? I know I was like given special privileges at one point, but I don't actually have access to the Handelabra channel. So, does not really look like it. There's no obvious edit button. I don't know that I can get to Handelabra's dashboard. Let me just send a message to people. Hold on 1 second for these technical difficulties. Texting is hard. Yeah, I've messaged Jeremy and John. Maybe one of them will pick up. I actually have their personal phone numbers. I don't have their personal phone numbers. seeing myself on the side over here. That's weird. No, I don't have their personal phone numbers, but I do have means of reaching them. Hopefully they will respond. Anyway, we're fighting Advanced Akash'Bhuta, and maybe this game will end before tomorrow. And we're going to fight in an environment that we've not fought in yet, and we're going to choose the block because of the environments I've not done on stream. The block has the most targets, and Akash'Bhuta is harder with more environment targets because that leads to more villain card plays. And any villain who gets more card plays becomes more difficult. So, yeah, hashtag blame John. Thanks, John. You ruined this strategic bottom of the ninth-verse stream. Alright, so the team we're going to use is certainly a thematic one, I believe, because it's what led to the forming of this team. Prime Wardens Argent Adept, Prime Wardens Captain Cosmic, Prime Wardens Fanatic, Prime Wardens Haka, and Prime Wardens Tempest. And I have to make sure these are all Prime Wardens because I did one practice game with Eternal Haka and that was awkward. But we have Advanced Akash'Bhuta. It is allegedly fixed. Krista said it's fixed. So make sure it's fixed. You might have to refresh the page to see the right game. But it's Advanced Akash'Bhuta versus Prime Wardens Argent Adept, Prime Wardens Captain Cosmic, Prime Wardens Fanatic, Prime Wardens Haka, and Prime Wardens Tempest in the block. Here we go. Fingers crossed. We meet again. You will fail again. But this time I will take your voice. Prepare for the end, minstrel. I am no mere minstrel, just as you are not truly part of the natural order. I think he needs to sing this, doesn't he? I am no mere minstrel, just as you are not truly part of the natural order. Let us begin. I'm not a singer, so I apologize for all of the people who just went deaf with that intro voice. Prime Wardens Argent Adept starts with Drake's Pipes, Inspiring Supertonic, Instrumental Conjuration, and Scherzo of Frost and Flame. Prime Wardens Captain Cosmic starts with Autonomous Blade, a Dynamic Siphon, and 2 Unflagging Animations. Prime Wardens Fanatic starts with a Chastise, Final Dive, Smite the Transgressor, and Zealous Offense. An interesting card because Prime Wardens Fanatic is capable of playing this card on her first turn and actually being able to use it. Prime Wardens Haka has Dominion, Elbow Smash, Taumoko, and Vitality Surge. And Prime Wardens Tempest has Aquatic Correspondence, Electrical Storm, and 2 Grievous Hailstormsies. Hashtag def. Alright, so Akash'Bhuta. Villain, Chaos-Bound Creator. Setup at the start of the game, Akash'Bhuta enters play, Chaos-Bound Creator side up, and that's it, nothing else. Gameplay, whenever an environment target enters play, the top card of the villain deck is played. Whenever a villain target enters play, the top card of the environment deck is discarded. When the environment trash is shuffled into the environment deck, Akash'Bhuta flips. She may only flip this way once per turn. Advanced, reduce damage dealt to villain targets by 1. And on her flip side, Villain, Avatar of Destruction. Gameplay, whenever an environment target is destroyed, the top card of the villain deck is played. Whenever a villain target is destroyed, the top card of the environment deck is discarded. When the environment trash is shuffled into the environment deck, Akash'Bhuta flips. She may only flip this way once per turn. Advanced, at the end of the villain turn, Akash'Bhuta deals the 4 non-villain targets with the highest HP 3 melee damage each. So, in a standard game, her 2 sides play pretty similarly, in that there are reactions to environment targets and villain targets. On her front side, it's when they enter play. On the back side, it's when they leave play. Not really, it's more when they're destroyed, because if you enter the stratosphere, a target doesn't actually respond, but that's fine. But with the advanced rules, they do have slightly more differences on either side. So at first, we're going to have difficulties damaging the villain targets because they have damage reduction. And on the flip side, we're going to have more damage coming our way. She's going to be hitting non-villain targets, which includes environment targets, 3 melee damage each. And with with H equals 5, this is 4 targets. So that's a lot of damage. All right, so let's see what she has in store. Her first card play, Mountainous Carapace, Primeval Limb. Reduce damage dealt to Akash'Bhuta by 1. When this card is destroyed, Akash'Bhuta deals herself 11 energy damage. So of course, Akash'Bhuta has 200 HP if you've never seen her before, but the primeval limbs are very good at hurting her when they get destroyed. But the Mountainous Carapace, his effect is damage reduction on top of Akash'Bhuta's, and now it's even harder to hit her. So we probably should take out the Carapace. But we have no damage yet, so we have 2 songs, but this version of Primordial's Argent Adept, or this version of Argent Adept, which is Primordial's, activates accompany texts, and the only accompany we have is Inspiring Super Tonic, which is an HP recovery, which Argent Adept has not taken any damage, so it's a little boring, but it's at least one of the cards I like getting for him, so I'm gonna go and get that out. There's not really much for Argent Adept to do. He can not do any damage with Scherzo, because Akash'Bhuta, even with the Nemesis bonus, wouldn't take the damage. But let's see what we have to conduct. An Arcane Cadence. That is a great card with Prime Wardens because we can control the bottom of the deck with this card. And I almost always just draw the Vernal Sonata. Arcane Cadence is a pretty strong card for this Argent Adept. That Harp is pretty good with the Inspiring Super Tonic that we already have out. Saraband of Destruction, we need to be able to activate it, but we do have Drake's Pipes, which would enable it. Silver Shadow is great when we have certain accompanies. And another Arcane Cadence is great. So which is the best thing to get out for now? I can get the Harp out, but I could also conjure the Harp, but if I conjure the Harp, I can't conjure the Lyra. But I think I'm gonna put the Cadence on top. I'll put the Saraband on bottom, because then I'll know where it is. I'm gonna trash Silver Shadow. It's a great card, but I can get it back with Vernal Sonata. And I am not a challenge Spite, so I can't regain HP beyond my max. So let's see what people are saying. Fused Captain Cosmic. Yeah, I can't wait to see Cosmic's other variants. Freedom 5 Tachyon is going to be great. Fugue State Parse. I've seen her once. I don't remember what her power is. Extreme Primordans are going to be great. I like Primordial's Cosmic once he has like 5 constructs out, which takes time to get built up, but at least Argent Adept plays well with him, getting him extra card plays. But if he gets a lot of constructs and then they all get destroyed, or one gets destroyed, then you know, the rest are going to get destroyed. You can just destroy them all yourself and get a bunch of extra effects. But let's see. Dynamic Siphon is great on Argent Adept, as pictured on this card, even the Primordial's form. I think that's what I want, because if we get Argent Adept a power, then we can get any hero a power. And we get an Augmented Ally. I too am not a fan of incapping a hero. Alright, so if I Zealous Offense now, I can at least prepare for future Primeval Limbs that are terrible. I don't think the other choices are that good. Top card of my deck is Sacrosanct Martyr, which is really good with Primordial's Fanatic because we've already dealt herself 3 radiant damage. So I could do this to really whittle down on the Carapace, but I could also just have Argent Adept use the power. But although there's not really any purpose to that, unless I want to put the Saraband of Destruction in play. Is there any hero that really wants something in play right now? I don't really think so. So let's just give it to Fanatic, who's gonna act like the martyr she is. Might as well go all the way. If you're gonna be a martyr, might as well be a super martyr. Because at least it's 7 damage, which is a lot. And there's an End of Days that could have accidentally been played and been sad. Right, Unflagging Animation, I've not really been able to get to great effect with Primordial's Captain Cosmic unless I play Harsh Offense, which could reveal constructs and get them discarded, and then I can get them into play for free with Unflagging Animation. But yeah, with the need to shuffle a construct into the deck in order to draw or play a card, you don't really see constructs in the trash too much. Alright, so Haka. I think we want to get both Dominion and Talmoko out, and because this is Primordial's, I can. I don't have any Haka cards, so I can't give people extra effects, but there's a Haka card. Alright, so Grievous Hailstorm will do 1 point of damage to the Carapace. Electrical Storm is not going to do anything great to villain targets on the front side, and it could just get destroyed. I might just opt for Aquatic Correspondence, and then with Prime Warden's Tempest space power, if I get a card I really want to see, I can play it anyway. So let's see. We get Aquatic Correspondence, and Ball Lightning, and Genebound Shackles. Genebound Shackles is pretty good. I think it's worth the damage, unless Akash'Bhuta proceeds to destroy it, which would be tragic. And I don't know, I'm thinking I want to get the Storm out, even though it's not, it will do 1 point of damage to Akash'Bhuta right now, at least. And then you have it. And I think that's it. I've already taken 6 damage. Localized Hurricane, that's good. The block music is a bit over the top for a card game. You're talking about the stream itself, or are you talking about the music in relation to the game? I'm not sure. If it's an issue with audio, do let me know so I can balance it a little better. I need to know how it sounds. Alright. The block plays Block Guard, Agent. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-agent target with the lowest HP 3 lightning damage. A target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of the environment turn. So, Akash'Bhuta plays Primeval Eruption, of course. 1 shot. Reveal the top 5 cards of the villain deck. Put all Primeval Limbs revealed into play. Discard the other revealed cards. Play the top card of the villain deck. And we revealed 2 Primeval Eruptions, which is great. We're not going to see those cards. But we get Ensnaring Brambles. Primeval Limb, at the end of the villain turn, select the hero target with the lowest HP. That target cannot deal damage until the start of the next villain turn. When this card is destroyed, Akash'Bhuta deals herself 9 energy damage. And Arboreal Phalanges, Primeval Limb. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the non-villain target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. When this card is destroyed, Akash'Bhuta deals herself 12 energy damage. And Allies of the Earth, ongoing. Whenever an environment target enters play, Akash'Bhuta regains HP equal to the HP of that target. So that could have been a lot worse. We have discarded 2 Primeval Eruptions. We played 1 of them, and are there any left? There are none left. We also lost 1 Entomb. Unfortunately, we still have 2 of the ongoing destruction cards, and 2 of the equipment destruction cards, so we have to still be careful, but at least we're not going to erupt anytime soon. Alright, so if I hit the Dynamic Siphon, we can get Argent Adept to use a power, but I think I want to hit the Carapace, so I shall. Disrupt the field. 1 shot. Destroy all environment cards. Play the top card of the villain deck. Play the top card of the environment deck. So that Block Guard, thanks for coming. You're gone. Living Rock Slide. Primeval Limb. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each non-villain target 3 projectile damage. When this card is destroyed, Akash'Bhuta deals herself 10 energy damage. I believe now we've seen every limb. And the Block Guards return. So Akash'Bhuta is at max HP, but we might as well have that go off first. And Rejuvenating Entropy, 1 shot. Destroy 5 equipment cards. Restore all environment targets and Primeval Limbs to their max HP. So there goes our progress. There goes the Shackles, there goes the Harp. I knew it was a risk getting that Shackles out, but we still have the Electrical Storm, which is not going to do anything. At least for now. Dynamic Siphon can't deal damage. I can get Argent Adept to use a power, but I should probably have that trigger after he's taken damage because we can use... No, we can't use the Harp anymore. It's gone. Harp's gone. Right. The only power he has is bottom card of his deck, but he still has HP recovery with that, so we do want him to take damage first. So let's at least just have everyone take damage in case... No, we know what the bottom card is. It's the destruction card, so... It's not going to do anything, but let's just hit the Dynamic Siphon last. In case Vernal Sonata got played. Yeah, Saraband of Destruction, and he regains HP. He played a random playlist and then we started hearing villain victory music, which was interesting. I can get my Lyra back. Is that worth it? We should probably get rid of Allies of the Earth, although I don't know that we're going to make much progress on the limbs. At least Fanatic can zealously offend the limbs, the rock slide and the phalanges. But we don't have any other ongoing destruction right now. Well, let's Arcane Cadence in case I get a Conjuration or a different instrument. And I have Idasar's Horn, which is actually the perfect instrument because it triggers two things. So Vernal Sonatas are always great. So one in my hand, one on top. And I'm not going to get to play the bottom card, but I guess the Rhapsody of Vigor. Although I guess Silver Shadow would have been nice. I've discarded both of them. I'm a terrible person. But now you are no longer allies of the Earth, foolish Bhuta. And we draw the Vernal Sonata. We have 3 of the 4. I believe there are 4. 3 of the 4. Okay. Which hero would benefit most from an extra power? Or which hero would benefit most from having extra damage? I mean, Tempest doesn't have really multiple powers at the moment unless we get the Grievous Hailstorm and the localized Hurricane out. Haka doesn't have multiple powers. Fanatic does. Probably Argent Adept. When in doubt, give it to Argent Adept. He'll find uses for it. She looks nothing like a pig. Oh, you foolish lewd. Alright. Nope, that's not the right one. Sorry. I lost the mint. Mint's gone. Phalanges and Rock Slide cannot deal damage. So we don't have to worry about them. I can Final Dive the Block Guard, which might be useful. I don't know that I can actually do enough damage. Ensnaring Brambles is stopping the Dynamic Siphon from dealing damage. That's not exciting. I'd probably prefer to Final Dive a limb, in all honesty. The Block Guard... Oh, we might be able to do enough damage to something for the Block Guard to target it instead of a construct. Smite the Transgressor. Yeah, let's do that. And the Phalanges and the Rock Slide aren't a big issue right now because I can stop them from dealing damage. And the Brambles are always going to go after constructs, so let's hit the Carapace so we can hit Akash'Bhuta harder, I think. So now that I use an extra power, I can get Argent Adept to let someone else use a power. No, I can't. Shoot. Well, we got Prayer of Desperation, so my turn's immediately ending, apparently. I think I still resolve this effect. So, who wants an extra power? Anyone? I guess I could just throw it on Argent Adept and get a random card like Rhapsody of Vigor. I guess it wasn't random. I knew what that was. I knew what that was. I don't have a 5-second memory. And yeah, there goes the extra power from Smite the Transgressor. Thank you, Fanatic. Alrighty. Still don't have a consistent damage dealing means with Haka, so I think I want more cards with him. So let's Vitality Surge. Get Haka of Battle. And let's play Haka of Shielding. Vitality Surge and Talmoko. Well, let's endure the intercession, or lose the enduring intercession. And I have to be careful. If I throw this on Fanatic, she could lose her Zealous offense. So I'll throw it on Tempest, because I might play Localized Hurricane. Taiaha! Aha! It's Taiaha! I love this week's letters page where they started your questions and Christopher was all, we know him by now. Give them to me one at a time this time. Nice. Oh, Sanvar. Powerhound 2000 asks 15 questions. I've not actually listened to the 2 recent letters pages, so I don't know how they went. I was all caught up and then I'm no longer caught up. I can stop the block guard. Actually, I was going to worry about... Yeah. I was going to do enough damage to something for the block guard to go after it, and then I didn't. So I'm just going to take out the block guard and play it safe. Haka gets Savage Mana. And I'll just throw this on the Carapace. Chain Lightning into the Stratosphere and Localized Hurricane. Imprisoned Rogue. Inmate. Increased damage dealt by inmates by 1. At the start of the environment turn, destroy the agent with the highest HP. Akash'Bhuta plays Earth's Sacrifice. 1-shot. Destroy 5 hero ongoing cards. Discard as many cards from the top of the environment deck as cards destroyed by this card. Well, the good news is we have more than 5 cards, so I can make choices here. What did I think of this week's one-shot? I've not played it yet. I've been really bad with the one-shots recently. I've not played the last 3, I think. I used to do them weekly with videos, and then I forgot to do it 1 week, and I've been, like, behind ever since. Right, all of these are good cards, is the issue, but I guess I don't want to keep being a martyr, even though it combos well with her base power, because we don't have the Aegis yet. Electrical Storm's not fully effective right now. And I sort of want to keep the Melodies because I do have Drake's Pipes. I do have another copy of Localized Hurricane, so I could lose that one, and then I lose the damage boost to Tempest. Alright, so we have to destroy 2 more, so we're keeping 4 of these. Zealous Offense is going to be useful until she flips. Or until we can destroy the limb, so I want that one. Inspiring Supertonic. I need to get the Lyra back to get it most effective, but I do have a Conjuration. Dominion. I guess I could lose. I have cards. And do we have another Tomoko? I do have another Tomoko. Plus Haka's at 32. He can take damage. Mountainous Carapace number 2. So we really need to make progress on these things. Somehow. Discard a card to use a power immediately. Let's lose the Scherzo. I don't need to destroy the Imprisoned Rogue. He only... yeah, it doesn't do anything. So let's see what we get. Sadistic Dissonant. So if I discard 2, I can draw 3, but the only 2 non-Vernal Sonata cards I have are the Pipes and the Conjuration, which I wanted to keep. And I'm at max HP. So I'm not going to use that power, but I have that power. I have the power. So let's get let's get the harp back, because now I can give powers to people. I could also destroy the horn to destroy anything. I don't want to. There's no rampage yet. So someone can use a power, but who? I honestly don't know. No one can really do much damage right now. I guess, like Tempest would probably want to get the Localized Hurricane out, but he can just play that himself. He could play Chain Lightning, but that's not as much damage as it could be. I don't really know. Let's do it on Fanatic. When in doubt, give it to Fanatic. Maybe we'll get an Aegis this time. Prayer of Desperation. Well, at least we got rid of another one. At least we're not gonna pray anymore. Let's give this to Haka and we can get Talmoko back. Yeah, we need to get more setup is the problem, and she's already destroyed our setup twice. Do I want to ditch those 2 instruments and draw 3 cards? Yes. I can get them back by many means. Such as Inventive Preparation, and Alacritus of Dominant, and Teleman's Lyra, and Scherzo of Frost and Flame. Alright, so those are some good cards. So I think I'm gonna put the Autonomous Blade on Fanatic. Let me get Cosmic Weapon. Alright, so stop these from dealing damage again. We have a Wrathful Retribution and we can do 17 damage with it. And we can get it back easily with Vernal Sonata, which is the good news. Smite the Transgressor, except I don't have another power. Sanctifying Strike doesn't deal damage, but I get to draw a card and regain a hit point. I could hit the Imprisoned Rogue, I suppose. Can't dive anyone. End of Days, I guess if my setup gets wrecked a second time, or third time rather, I could just End of Days. And we can get rid of all the limbs, and her setup will be wrecked. Yeah, let's Sanctifying Strike. And hit the only thing I can hit, other than a construct. I can throw this on a limb. Holy Nova! And now let's do damage. Undaunted, that's good. Argent Adept. Power. So do I want to activate Conduct or the Horn? Because I could do HP recovery on some things, like Fanatic, who might need it. Do I have a Haka Restoration? I don't. But I could get out Savage Mana. I'm not sure that I'd get much under Savage Mana, but I'd have it. But I want to get Taiaha out, and Tempest, well, I don't really want Tempest to use his base power more than we need him to. Let's see, HP recovery or extra card. Let's go for extra card. More setup. Inspiring Supertonic number 2. And he's at max HP, so let's discard 2 and draw 3. And man, I'll get another Inventive Preparation, I'm sure. Saraband, Arcane Cadence, Syncopated Onslaught. Okay, we can increase damage maybe someday. And I can do this again. So I don't need the Saraband, that's already in play. Arcane Cadence is great. But I want more cards. Like Sadistic Dissonant, and Alacritus of Dominant, and Arcane Cadence. I discarded the wrong melody, or harmony, or song. Not sure if there's things I should respond to here. I'm very bad at reading chat while streaming. I do apologize. If there's any message that you need me to see, like it's urgent, like the game up there is wrong, or I noticed that you're good at this game, you know, if you want to give me some constructive compliments. I don't remember what that was from, but feel free to @Dolphin and it will pop up in red on my side and I'll be able to read it. But yeah, Taiaha. And now Haka can do damage more easily. Once the block flips, we'll have a little more easier time. Little more easier, that's good English. Little easier time dealing damage, I think. So Grievous Hailstorm or Localized Hurricane. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane, because we're trying to focus on the carapaces. Unfortunately, it's not Dolphin 21. But close enough. But he said you're awesome. And I'm typing messages in chat like a terrible streamer. Chain Lightning. Vicious Cyclone. Gene-bound Shackles! We can do the Shackles again! Don't put 21 on the stream. Oh, I see. Because that's actually my Steam gamer tag. Which is why I set it up like that. I do apologize for the confusion. Alright, Prison Riot. When this card enters play, reveal cards from the top of the environment deck until 4 inmates are revealed. Put them into play. Discard the other revealed cards. At the end of the environment turn, destroy this card. We have no inmates, so the Prison Riot is destroyed. Or no, whatever's. What was the... Well, whatever. Or no, it destroys itself. Never mind. It's another card I was thinking of. Lockdown. Entomb. Ongoing. At the start of the villain turn, Akash'Bhuta deals all non-villain targets 5 psychic damage. If all active heroes take damage this way, destroy this card. So that's a big damage dealer. And I can easily destroy it with Argent Adept. So let's lose the Subdominant. And at some point, I'm going to want to use the Horn. If I'm going to use the Horn, I'm going to be discarding 2 and drawing 3 probably. Because I don't have a reason to regain 2 HP. I guess no, that's never mind. That's not the one I was thinking of. Yeah. I could also just use the Harp and then get someone else to use a power, but I guess we could just keep tile hawing. Or no, we do have localized Hurricane now, so I could just give Tempest way more cards. Yeah, if Prison Riot revealed 4 inmates and put them into play, Akash'Bhuta would have gotten 4 card plays. But because she discarded a lot of the environment deck over the course of her actions, there were no inmates left, so it did nothing. And now the environment deck's gonna shuffle and she's gonna flip. Which is flippin' fantastic. Haha, see the pun? Alright, so I guess this game's gonna take 2 hours, because Argent Adept turns take, on average, about 30 minutes. Because of all these choices. I mean, I guess I don't need to keep doing Conduct, because, like, I think I have access to most of what I would want, except for maybe more instruments. So let's start with the Harp. I don't want to destroy an instrument because I don't really have means of getting them back right away or as easily. I want the Conjuration. I could Vernal Sonata an instrument, but it would take like 2 turns to get it back. So do I want to do this on Argent Adept? I don't think so. So Cosmic doesn't have a use for it. Fanatic needs her Aegis. Oh right, I can just give this to Tempest. That was the decision I had made. And the Carapace is almost dead. And that's a Reclaim and a Lightning Slash. I want the Gene-bound Shackles at some point. Oh, we do have them, but I was looking for Electrical Storm, which is in the trash. So I do want to keep that Syncopated Onslaught, because I can get that really powerful with Tempest and with Haka, maybe. I have all these Sonatas. I don't need all of them. I don't like discarding Sonata, but I do have a Reclaim, so I can reclaim a Sonata. Counterpoint Bulwark, Instrumental Conjuration, Polyphoric Flare. Now I can play a card. And I want the Lyra, because now I can do another set of things. Although I don't have a Rhythm. So I think I'm gonna try for a rhythm this way. We did not get a rhythm. Are there instruments in my trash? There's the pipes and the drum. Instruments in my deck. The bell. I want the bell. But I don't have a rhythm. Alright, Polyphoric Flare is going to be pretty good. It's going to turn his play into a power. Did I get another Sonata? I want to keep my rhythms, because I don't have rhythms. I'm all out of rhythm, yo. Need to get back in rhythm. And I'm a million card plays away from getting to where Flare's great, and I'm probably going to redraw it, so I'm just going to discard it. Counterpoint Bulwark, Polyphoric Flare, I redrew it! An Inventive Preparation. Alright. I'm really going to need to get card play things out so that I can get set up super easily. Cosmic Weapon, I'm going to give that to Fanatic, and then she doesn't have to use her base power as much. But I still have to deal 3 damage somehow. Harsh Offense, which is good with unflagging animation. Stop the phalanges and the rock slide. And I have the cosmic weapons, so I could final dive the Carapace and deal 1 damage. That seems like a waste. I can smite the Transgressor and deal 1 point of damage and then use my base power anyway. Which seems a little silly. Whatever. You only play once, Yopo. And I can actually take out the Carapace with this. Yay, first blood! Oh, I didn't destroy the Entomb. I was gonna do that at one point and I forgot to. But Fanatic can give Argent Adept power and he can destroy it at that point. So we are in control of our destiny. So before I play, oh no, I can't actually play it, but I'm gonna do this damage first. Just in case something bad happens. After playing a top card in my deck. That card is Divine Sacrifice. Well, these cards can't deal damage, so this is a fine sacrifice. And the Carapace is gonna die to Localized Hurricane. So let's throw this on the Brambles, because he can't deal damage. Alright, Argent Adept. So let's just keep cycling through his entire deck, I suppose. But let's remember that we need Argent Adept to use his power. Alright, I still don't actually have a rhythm, so I didn't need to use the Lyra. But I do need to use the Horn as the only melody card I have. And I can destroy the Entomb. And let's just get his entire hand in, or entire deck in his hand. And then let's, now that he's reshuffled his deck, let's discard more. I mean, all right. He has 13 cards in his hand and 10 in play. Alright, Elbow Smash would take out the Carapace. I could also tie-a-ha the Carapace. I could throw the Elbow Smash on a different target. I could put Savage Mana out, and then I can put the Carapace under Savage Mana. Do I want limbs under Savage Mana, though? I mean, they will deal damage to Akash'Bhuta when they're first destroyed, but then we're gonna be more likely to see these one-shots come out that destroy equipments and ongoings. If anything, I would want, like, the Living Rock Slide under Savage Mana, but I think I'm just gonna Elbow Smash. I guess Savage Mana could do a lot of damage. I guess. But, eh. We want this game to last as long as powerful. I'm just stalling because I don't want to get to the viewer's choice game today. I'm afraid of the viewer's choice game. Alright, Genebound Shackles. And now, Tempest wants to hit Akash'Bhuta as often as he can. Alright, Reclaim. Vicious Cyclone, that's good. And Otherworldly Resilience. So if I can get Argent Adept to get Tempest to play Vicious Cyclone, that would be good. Filter Officer, Agent. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-agent target with the second lowest HP for projectile damage. Good news, that's the Brambles, because Dynamic Siphon had 1 HP. And deal damage, discards a card. The Forsaken One wants to know if Dolphin can beat Ultimate Iron Legacy. Maybe someday. We've seen Entomb already. And now we are getting damage for the first time in a long time. Oh yeah, Haka shielding. That was a long time away. Alright. Well, should I discard a card? I don't know. I might need all of these cards. And I can actually regain HP now, so I don't need to... Okay, I need to use the horn. So do I want to use Harp and Lyra and then Horn, or do I want to throw the power to someone else? I could just throw the power in someone else, I think. So let's start with the Harp, but then use the Horn. Also, I want to save the Lyra for when I have a Rhythm out, I guess. So that was a good call. So destroy the Entomb again. I could use the Distinct Dissonant to destroy limbs, but those limbs that are out right now have not been able to deal damage for 3 turns thanks to Zealous Offense, so I'm not too worried about them. We can build up to Cosmotron. Ultimate Cosmic Omnitron with 5 heroes. Can we lose on the first turn? Yeah, HP, I guess. He's at max. Alright, so let's do the Inventive Preparation. And then I can have more Tempest card draws, plus hit Akash'Bhuta as much as he can. And I need to make sure the Filter Officer targets the Living Rock Slide, so we need to have it be second lowest. Or not the rock slide, but rather any limb. But I guess that's as long as it's between 1 and 4 HP. Right? Yeah. Or no, wait, the inmate's gonna destroy it. Never mind. Don't need to worry about the Filter Officer. He's gonna get destroyed. Which will induce a card play. So maybe I should destroy the agent first so I know what the card is. Nah. We'll just do damage. First we have to do the Ultimate Iron Legacy. Then we can do the Ultimate Cosmotron. And then we can do the Ultimate Misinformation. Yeah, so Vicious Cyclone is going to do lots of damage to Akash'Bhuta. Especially if you can give damage boosts to Tempest. Alright, so let's Harsh Offense so we can possibly get constructs in the trash. And we did. So Haka is doing 3, Tempest can do 3, so the Rock Slide is basically dead. So I'm going to do this on the Phalanges. I'm surprised we've not destroyed a construct yet. And might as well stop these guys from doing damage. If I Holy Nova, then I don't need to use base power, and I am getting pretty low on HP, so I guess Holy Nova is the safest thing. Yeah, we'll be able to get... Do I need to do that or no? I don't think I needed to do that. Hold on. If I... So... I'm doing 1 to the Phalanges with Fanatic. If she does 3 with Cosmic Weapon, then Haka can take it out. So I can do this on Akash'Bhuta. Choke point versus Termi-Nation is a difficult fight. Yeah, let's not use a power, or not use the base power. Oh, we got Holy Nova, so I could have played that accidentally and been excited. It's Dominion, because we're gonna be losing an environment card. Choke point was specifically engineered to blow them away and no one else. That's funny. Alright, we have one Vicious Cyclone in play, so I don't need that one. And I don't think I need multiple Grievous Hailstormsies. And at this point, I don't need Aquatic Correspondence, because Localized Hurricane's doing a good job by itself. They still don't have a Lightning Storm. I think I'm going to Otherworldly Resilience to offset the Hurricane. So her board's cleared. Oh, Electrical Storm, yay! An Elemental Subwave Inducer, yay! So Filter Officer's destroyed, so Akash'Bhuta is going to play a card. Like Arboreal Phalanges. Defensive Displacement. Reduce all damage by 2. At the start of the environment turn, if there are no inmates in play, destroy this card. Oh boy. At least that's gonna help us. Living Rock Slide. It is helping us, actually, because the Rock Slide came out. Yeah. So that's fun. And then the Dynamic Siphon is gonna go off. So is there a way I could order this to be cool? I can destroy the Defensive Displacement. I could also, well, yeah, I should destroy the displacement. But I should probably do that on Argent Adept's turn. Or I could hit everyone else and then destroy the displacement. Yeah, so let's hit Dynamic Siphon last. Oh, nice, Undaunted. Yeah. We have thankfully seen Rock Slides at times when they didn't really do anything because they came out at bad times. Alright, so Argent Adept may use a power, so I do have an Inventive Preparation now, so I could do the full trick. So we're getting a full Argent Adept turn right now. Alright, that's the only melody still, right? Yeah, so... And now... Let's regain HP until I'm capped. Because full HP Argent Adept is the best Argent Adept, I suppose. Someone may play a card now. So I want that Electrical Storm at some point, so let's get it out right now. I don't know that order really matters for some of these. And then max HP. There we go. So discard a card to use a power right now. So the only other harmony is Alacritus Subdominant. So I might want to save the harp? No. Yeah, I'll save the harp, and then I can get Argent Adept to play more than one card if he gets this Subdominant out. I think power. Who wants the power? Let's give it to Tempest. Because when in doubt, Tempest can do 5 damage. And again, these cards are going to get destroyed, or going to be zealously offended. Now another card play. So let's get Unflagging Animation out so that Cosmic can get a random, or not a random, but a card from his trash into play. Since we managed to use a Harsh Offense to get 2 constructs in his trash, so we can get them into play. Alright, so now I could use Silver Shadow, and Silver Shadow I can activate the Accompany of the Inventive Preparation to get more card plays, because we're kind of, yeah. So I can play Holy Nova, and then also have Fanatic do something else. I'm not sure what else she could do, but we can have Holy Nova be played. I could also have Tempest play Lightning Slash. That's probably the better one, isn't it? Yeah. When in doubt, get Tempest to deal damage. Because it's increased by 2 to Akash'Bhuta. Let's play a card. I don't need card draws. Yeah, Subdominant has to come out so that we can get Argent Adept almost done with setup. And I wanted to play the card, so I need the Syncopated Onslaught. Although I can't activate Zoo's Bell right now unless I destroy the Subdominant, but actually I might as well. I might as well. Because if I'm going to destroy it, then I can activate multiple powers. So, yeah. Increased damage dealt by Tempest. And who is likely to deal lots of damage soon? That Holy Nova could do lots of damage. Don't you think? And I might as well use a power now, because that card's getting destroyed anyway. So I don't need to destroy an environment target. So let's give HP to the cards. Let's restore these constructs. And Fanatic. Death by Tempest. Tempest is quite the storm. I may use a power now if I do destroy this card. That seems like my best option, honestly, because either regain 2 HP on my cap or get more cards. Might as well use as many powers as I can before that card gets destroyed. Because if you're wondering what's happening, I'm activating the Accompany. You may use a power now if you do destroy this card. I've used this 3 times, but it's not destroyed yet because I haven't fully resolved the Accompany yet, which is awesome. Oh, is that a Vernal Sonata? Can't tell because it's off camera. Oh, Fanatic's at double HP again. Yay. Alright, what card do we want on top of our deck? I save Silver Shadow. And I can get another Harsh Offense, so I can keep getting extra construct plays with Captain Cosmic. This card will be played by Fanatic. So it sort of seems like it's a good time for Sacrosanct Martyr. And Haka already has Tamoko. But you can get another Dominion, I suppose. Tempest, we already have the Electrical Storm. But I guess we can get the Lightning Slash back. Exact words are fun. Now I could use this a 4th time, except I'm out of powers. So I might as well do something else. I could deal 1 point of damage to the Dynamic Siphon and use a power, but I still don't have extra powers. I think it's a card play. So we gave Fanatic a damage boost. Ooh. Oh boy. That would be exciting. I think I want to save the Smite the Transgressor. I was thinking of playing Smite the Transgressor so that we could use Fanatic Space Power to get the I guess I could do it right now, actually, because I don't have any other more powers. Yeah, we're gonna do it right now. It's happening. It's happening. She is dealing 3 points of damage to something. Let's throw it here. I'm not sure if there's a better place for this. Autonomous Blade goes off. Yeah, let's throw it here, because then Holy Nova will destroy it. Deal herself damage to get the Sacrosanct Martyr in play that she can now use. And I have to be careful, because if I do 5, that's going to get reduced by 2. And if I do 4, I have a damage boost that will increase to 5 and then get reduced by 2. So I want to do 3. It is risky. I'm playing rather risky right now. But I'm sort of hoping that this can pay off in an ultimate damage round. All right. So half an hour later, we finished that turn. All right, who wants an extra power? Fanatic, it will die if she gets an extra power, I think. I can't use her base power a second time. So if I give it to Tempest, I could play Grievous Hailstorm and then use Grievous Hailstorm in addition to Localized Hurricane. So wants to destroy unflagging animation. No. Destructive response. Maybe we'll get a construct destroyed at some point in this game. Harsh offense. Alright. Not that this matters at all. But now I shall Holy Nova. Prime Wardens Argent Adept is at max HP. I really like a fully set up Argent Adept. He just is invincible at that point. Cosmic Weapon, I think, because I've not dealt myself radiant damage and I don't want to kill myself. And if I do this, it should almost certainly die. No, we do have Electrical Storm. That will do 2 points of damage, and then, yeah, so I don't need to do that. I can do this on Akash'Bhuta. Consecrated Ground. Okay, now what? I have a Haka of Battle. Is that worth using? I think that's my best damage dealer. So let's use it. Dominion and Haka of Battle. I'll save the other Haka of Battle. And I could play this on Tempest, but I would rather use Taiaha, and it doesn't really matter who gets the damage increase, really, because it only affects this first instance of damage. But now, 10 damage, and this. And then Taiaha. Alright. So we are going to end up destroying the Imprisoned Rogue with Electrical Storm, so Akash'Bhuta's going to get a card play. You know, it remains to be seen what's going to happen from that card play. Discard a... Oh, this is Vicious Cyclone, so... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using that this game. I'm going to lose a Reclaim. I'm going to lose 2 Reclaims. I don't need that many cards back. So we're going to do 12 damage casually. And then let's do this first before something bad happens. And then Akash'Bhuta then plays Ensnaring Brambles, which is okay because it's not going to trigger right away. Discard a card to use a power immediately. Yeah, Reclaim. Because I think we can potentially do things well enough without it. Do a casual 6 damage to Akash'Bhuta. And then Grievous Hailstorm. And do a casual 5 damage to Akash'Bhuta. Alright. So we didn't actually win that round, but it could have been cool. Time-Crazed Prisoner, Inmate. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals the non-inmate target with the second highest HP X melee damage, where X equals the number of cards in the environment trash. It's currently 8. Living Rock Slide. So that is probably going to kill a construct, which is okay. No, the constructs will survive because they're at max HP thanks to all the Holy Novas. Fanatic, on the other hand, is RIP. I don't think there's any counter effects, so there's nothing I can really do. Sorry, Fanatic. You were too zealous with your zealous offense. Oh no, I do still have this power. Right. Let's take that back so I can actually think better. I forgot about Dynamic Siphon. I was like, oh, Dynamic Siphon's gonna get destroyed. And then I forgot that nothing's getting destroyed. So what's the best way of doing this? Is there an action that can take out the Rock Slide before it hits anyone else? If I get Haka to play Ground Pound. Maybe. She can't deal damage. Aha, she can't deal damage, so we could use her base power to get random cards, but... It would be a time to play Wrathful Retribution, except she can't play cards. Or she can't deal damage. So that's annoying. Thank you, Brambles, for actually doing something. I could play Ground Pound. That would be the safest option, probably. I could Into the Stratosphere the Rock Slide, and that would be amusing. So amusing that I'm going to do it. So... Also, Nepicross is here. Tempest could have killed the Brambles on my last turn, but I assigned damage weirdly. I targeted a different limb with the localized hurricane, even though Grievous Hailstorm would have killed it. Ah. Okay, so I need to go even further back. Oh, start of turn. Right, because it was the start of turn damage. Okay. I see. Yeah, I see what you mean, because Electrical Storm's going to do 2, and then the Grievous Hailstorm will do 3. Yeah, you are correct, sir. I wasn't thinking. This game's been going on so long, and Argent's turns have been taking forever that I keep forgetting how to play this game in the middle of playing this game. I think I can still Stratosphere the thing, though, when it comes out. So I can at least do that. So then we do this, play a card, we do damage, and then I discard a card to do the hurricane, and I'm doing this on the Brambles. Yeah, the Brambles will die to the hurricane. You are correct. Even I can learn things. If I Into the Stratosphere, she'll just play Brambles and lock down Fanatic again. No, she won't. I'm not Stratusphering right now. I can Stratosphere the Rock Slide when it comes out. So Grievous Hailstorm and then Grievous Hailstorm. I don't think the order matters. She takes even more damage because we destroyed that. So she's at 31. We're gonna get a different card now. Lockdown. Oh. Oh, but that's okay, because what was the thing that they would have played? Time-Crazed Prisoner. Okay. So that's okay, because nothing was going to happen from that anyway. So now the Rock Slide, and then the damage. I can have Fanatic play Wrathful Retribution and end the game immediately. She would do 26 damage. She would not end the game immediately. Because Akash'Bhuta is a 31. Even with the damage boost, she will do 27. I didn't do the harp yet. Although if I have Tempest to use the power, then I could. Because this will do enough to put him down. Put her down. Aw, man, I really just wanted to stratosphere the brambles. Oh well. And now here we go. Here you go, Fanatic. Wrathful Retribution! And it doesn't matter what these are, because the game has ended. Did we just do like 140 damage in one round? I think we did. The power of the Prime Wardens! So that was a pretty slow setup, but once we got set up, it was powerful. Unfortunately, no constructs were harmed in the course of this game, so Prime Warden's Captain Cosmic wasn't really that much effective. And we didn't really utilize Haka's base power to its maximum potential. We just played cards. We did use Prime Warden's base power on the first turn, and I think none other turn, but we did utilize Conduct and whatever Fanatics is, which is awesome. But those are the Prime Wardens taking down an advanced Akash'Bhuta in an environment that has 10 targets, which is a lot. And we have succeeded. Which means we finished our first game. So it's time for Viewer's Choice. This is a mock-up of a fancy text effect. I at least have something now, so we can have a Viewer's Choice graphic. All right. So it's time for Viewer's Choice. The way that this works, I ask questions in chat as to the combination of heroes, villains, environments that I shall play in. The first to get 2 votes gets it. And you have to answer after I ask the question. And I ask questions randomly to throw people off. So, first question today is Hero 1. Two votes Setback. So, base or Dark Watch Setback, because he has a variant. Either add 1 token to your unlucky pool, play the top card of your deck, or remove 1 token from your unlucky pool, reduce the next damage dealt to a hero target by 2. We have 2 votes for regular, so it's regular Setback. Setback's just taking a stroll. Ooh, fancy day, fancy day. It's so sunny out. Oh my gosh. It's a bird, it's a plane, I don't know what it is because I don't know where I am. Environment. Brook City. Time Cat. Freedom Tower. Time Cat. We're playing the Time Cataclysm. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's actually, I have no idea what it is because all of these times are getting cataclysmed into one thing. This is so scary. If only my fellow friend and hero... ... Expatriette were here. More than just hero, but my colleague. Base or Dark Watch? Expatriette. 2 votes Dark Watch. Dark Watch Expatriette is here. Oh dear me. How are you doing, Setback? I don't know what Expatriette's voice is, but I'm just going to imagine she's a deep-voiced female for no reason. I don't know how to continue this because this is not Tales of the Archive, so... Or I guess it's classic or team mode. 2 votes team. Alright. So... Villain 1. Also, I should probably just show villains. 2 votes Baron Blade. Alrighty. Villain 2. Ermine. Friction, Proletariat, Ermine. Villain 3. Two votes Proletariat. Three, 4, or 5 heroes villains? That's an important question. 2 votes 5. Alright, so... Let's do this first. Villain 4. Obviously we know it's going to be Friction or Fright Train, but who's 4th is the important question. Fright Train. Villain 5. Kappa. Alright, Friction. Difficulty. Two votes Ultimate. This will be fun. Alright, now we have 3 more choices. Hero 3. Lots of different opinions here. Absolute Zero is 2 votes. So... Termi-Nation. That's going to be fun. That's 2 votes Scholar. All right. I mean, Chargers voted for it. So, yeah. Scholar of the Infinite. And now the last hero. Oh, okay, I know who that is. Wraith. Freedom 7. I'm gonna assume that's Freedom 6. 1 vote Dark. Is which one's Dark? Is this Dark Wraith? Oh, Freedom 6. Alright, Freedom 6. Nepicross says he knows what he said. I'm going to assume it's Freedom 6. Alright, so because people are fun, we have Ultimate Baron Blade, Ultimate Ermine, Ultimate Proletariat, Ultimate Fright Train, and Ultimate Friction versus Setback, Dark Watch Expatriette, Termi-Nation Absolute Zero, Scholar of the Infinite, and Wraith Price of Freedom in Time Cataclysm. We'll at least have some good music for the 5 minutes that this game will last. I don't know, it could last longer. We have Scholar. At long last, the world shall truly tremble in the clutches of Baron Blade. Alrighty, team, we can do this! Wait, where are my socks? Did I forget socks again? Alright. So, Setback starts with Fumbling Fool, Karmic Retribution, Reckless Rush, and whoops, sorry! Dark Watch Expatriette starts with Hollow Points, 2 Quick Draws, and a Speed Loading. Termi-Nation Absolute Zero has Cold Snap, Focused Apertures, Isothermic Transducer, and Modular Realignment. Scholar of the Infinite has Flesh to Iron, Grace Under Fire, Keep Moving, and Transmutive Recovery. And Wraith has Impromptu Invention, Infrared Eyepieces, and Trust Fund. So, Baron Blade, villain, evolved madman. Setup: at the start of the game, Baron Blade enters play evolved madman side up. Genetically fused physique is put into play. Cards are revealed from the top of the villain deck until a device is revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are returned to the villain deck, which is shuffled. Gameplay: at the end of Baron Blade's villain turn, Baron Blade deals the hero target with the lowest HP and himself 2 melee damage. Advanced: reduce damage dealt to device cards by 2. Challenge: Mastermind. Baron Blade is immune to villain damage, so we can't have him take himself out. When he flips, at the start of Baron Blade's villain turn, each hero target deals itself 1 toxic damage. We have Ermine. Villain, Con Artist Extraordinaire. Setup: at the start of the game, Ermine enters play Con Artist Extraordinaire side up. Constant Prattle is put into play, the villain deck is shuffled. Gameplay: at the end of Ermine's turn, the top card of Ermine's villain deck is revealed. If it is a one-shot, it is put into play. If not, it is discarded and Ermine deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 2 melee damage. Advanced: at the start of Ermine's turn, destroy 1 hero ongoing card and 1 equipment card. Challenge: Canny Thief. At the start of the game, Subtle Diversion and Uncatchable are put into play. We have Ultimate Proletariat. Alright, I didn't read the flip. Hold on. The flip side of Ermine. At the start of Ermine's turn, discard the top 2 cards of each hero deck. Alright. Ultimate Proletariat. Villain, the Everyman. Setup: at the start of the game, Proletariat enters play the Everyman side up. 2 cards named Proletariat are put into play, the villain deck is shuffled. Gameplay: whenever this card will be dealt non-psychic damage, redirect that damage to the clone card with the lowest HP. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Advanced: at the end of Proletariat's turn, move a clone card from Proletariat's trash into play. Challenge: the Will of the People. Targets named Proletariat are immune to psychic damage, so you can't actually hit him with psychic damage. Flip side: at the start of Proletariat's turn, shuffle the hero trash with the most cards into its associated deck. We have Ultimate Fright Train. Villain, One-Track Warrior. Setup: at the start of the game, Fright Train enters play One-Track Warrior side up. Engine of Destruction is put into play, the villain deck is shuffled. Gameplay: at the end of Fright Train's turn, Fright Train deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Advanced: increase damage dealt by Fright Train by 1. Challenge: all aboard. As long as Fright Train is a target, redirect all hero damage to Fright Train. And his flip side: at the start of Fright Train's turn, the hero target with the highest HP deals themselves 2 toxic damage. And last but not least, Friction. Villain, Shockingly Speedy. Setup: at the start of the game, Friction enters play Shockingly Speedy side up. Shock Dampeners and Stolen Gear are put into play, the villain deck is shuffled. Gameplay: at the end of Friction's turn, Friction deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 melee damage. Advanced: reduce damage dealt to Friction by 1. Challenge: Sturdy Tech. The Shock Dampeners card is indestructible. Flip side: at the start of Friction's turn, destroy 1 hero ongoing or equipment card. Alright, we're done with reading! Or are we? Genetically Fused Physique. Ongoing. Reduce damage dealt to Baron Blade by 1. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, Baron Blade regains 2 HP. Displacing Teleporter. Device. Whenever Baron Blade deals damage to a hero character card, that hero's player must discard 1 card. Constant Prattle. Ongoing. At the end of Ermine's turn, discard the top card of each deck. Subtle Diversion. Ongoing. The first time Ermine will be dealt damage each turn, redirect that damage to the hero target with the highest HP. Uncatchable. Ongoing. If Ermine will be dealt damage, prevent that damage and destroy this card. Proletariat. Clone. At the start of Proletariat's turn, the Proletariat character card deals itself 1 psychic damage. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. And a second Proletariat. Engine of Destruction. Ongoing. Increase damage dealt by Fright Train by 1. Increase the first damage dealt to Fright Train each turn by 1. Shock Dampeners. Device. Friction is immune to lightning damage. Stolen Gear. Device. At the end of Friction's turn, play the top card of Friction's deck. Alrighty. Vengeful Assault. One shot. Baron Blade deals the hero with the most cards in play 3 melee damage. Increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1 until the start of Baron Blade's turn. Oh boy. Someone's gonna discard a card, right? So... if only I could get Cold Snap in play before Absolute Zero's turn. I'm gonna give it to Wraith because she can impromptu invention to get a card back anyway. So all of these villains are doing extra damage. Oh, we're gonna discard another card. I see how it is. Well, Infrared Eyepiece is kind of lame in a Vengeance game as it is. Alright, we survived Baron Blade's turn. So damage is being redirected to Fright Train. Damage dealt by villain targets is increased by 1. And I'm inclined to believe that Reckless Rush is best because that will be damage to Fright Train. I could whoop Sorry right now and destroy an ongoing card, but I could wait for that. Ermine's going to be destroying things over the course of this game, so it's not like anything's going to stick anyway. And let's add a token. Cause and effect. I can destroy an ongoing card. So Subtle Diversion is the one that's going to be most annoying. Uncatchable will just get destroyed when we try to deal damage. Genetically Fused Physique has to go at some point. But Baron Blade's not my immediate target, I don't think. I mean, Fright Train's the first target because it's forcibly so. But I don't know. Let's get rid of Subtle Diversion. It has to go at some point. Deal 1 target in himself as many tokens as there are things in my unlucky pool, so it doesn't matter who it is as long as it's not Ermine. Turn of events. Alright, Ermine's turn. Nothing to destroy? Oh no! Heavy Hitter. 1 shot. Move 1 hero ongoing or equipment card from play to the top of the associated hero's deck. Ermine deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 3 melee damage. Ha! There's nothing in play. That is not a 1-shot. And lots of discards. And we somehow made it to Expatriette's turn. So might as well try to do damage as I can. This is the only means of dealing damage available to me. Hair Trigger Reflexes. I think that's pretty good in a Vengeance game, but I need to get that in play. Regroup and Recover. 1 shot. Destroy all clone cards. Proletariat regains 3 HP for each card destroyed this way. Play the top card of Proletariat's deck. And then Everyman's Strength. Ongoing. Increase melee damage dealt by the Proletariat with the highest HP by X, where X equals 7 minus the number of Proletariats in play. That is a terrible card. That is a terrible card. That card has to go. Did I discard an equipment card? I discarded Focused Apertures. So I can at least realign for Focused Apertures and then deal that damage to Fright Train. I do not think it's wise to use Violent Shivers ever in this game. But at least right now it's not wise when there's already a damage increase on the villain side and I don't have anything else right now that could benefit from it. Plow Through. 1 shot. Fright Train deals the 2 non-villain targets with the lowest HP 2 melee damage each. See, that would have been 7 damage. Although I guess the difference between 5 and 7 is only 2. Alright, we made it to Scholar's turn. If only I had Get Out of the Way, that would be really sick. But I can still Grace Under Fire. And I can still use Base Power. And Scholar won't be dealt damage. And Fright Train's almost dead. Proverbs and Axioms. I could have kept moving first, but I don't know what would be beneficial. Probably Flesh to Iron, but whatever. I can get that out later. Speedy Sidestep. Ongoing Surge. Friction will be dealt 5 or more damage from a single source. Prevent that damage and destroy this card. Surge Strike. 1 shot Surge. Friction deals herself 1 lightning damage. Friction deals the hero target with the highest HP X melee damage, where X equals the number of Surge cards in her trash. Alright. We're somehow still lasting. Micro-targeting computer. Throwing knives and micro-targeting computer will take out Fright Train and let me do other things. What's your question about wrong time and place? since you've mentioned it. Alright, we got rid of one of them. One down. So let's get rid of Uncatchable. And I'm guessing Friction, because she could do a lot of damage. Baron Blade's gonna regain it back. And Proletariat, I guess, has to go. But I don't have the means of destroying every man's strength, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna target Friction. Combat stance. Alright, Time Cataclysm. Filter Spy. Anomaly Agent. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-agent target with the second highest HP 4 toxic damage. That is Ermine. Thank you, Filter Spy. Alright. A Chance at Vengeance. One shot. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck belonging to the villain character with the highest HP until one target is revealed. Put it into play. Shuffle the other revealed cards back into that villain's deck. So we get Impulsion Beam. Device. Each player cannot play more than one hero card per turn. Each hero cannot use more than one power per turn. Alright, so it's out with a big damage reduction. Discard a card. Alright. So one equipment card and one ongoing card is going to get destroyed. And we only have equipments, so if I play an ongoing, it's going to get destroyed. But I don't have ongoings right now. I don't have 5 tokens. I don't want to destroy another card, although I could use it to destroy every man's strength. Since we don't have a means of doing that presently, anyway. Does this play? It does play, so I can't actually risk if I do this, but I can still add a token. But yeah, we need to get rid of every man's strength, so we're gonna lose something. Expatriette could quick draw for prejudice, although I think well, I don't know. Every man's strength is just terrible. And then risk. But I can't play cards! Turn of events. And we're gonna lose something. Does Wraith have another one? No, she does not. I think Focused Apertures is gone. And then this is gonna destroy another one. No, it's not. Sleight of Hand. One shot. One player must put a card from hand on the top of their deck. Ermine deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. So that card's gonna get lost. But, oh yeah, it's gonna get lost, so I can't actually... I'm gonna lose Fumbling Fool. Because it's funny for it to be fumbled. And then discards. Okay. Let's get my prejudice back. And yeah, let's focus on Ermine. That's probably the best target because she's always going to be destroying stuff. Hermetic. Nemesis. At the end of Proletariat's turn, each hero target deals itself 1 infernal damage. Then, if the Scholar is active in this game, each hero character card deals itself 1 toxic damage. Okay. I don't think this matters because the other one will be hit by Proletariat clone. And then self-damage. Poor Wraith. Poor Absolute Zero. So it really wasn't a good time to play to use Violent Shivers after all. Let's do this on Scholar. Alright, well... if I can make it last, Cold Snap. I don't think it's gonna last. And then someone's gonna do damage. So we'll have Setback. because he likes hitting himself anyway. I can only play one card, so I shall flesh to iron. I'm not going to keep moving because I can't actually play another card after that, but I have damage reduction now, which is maybe exciting. Alright, friction, unchecked acceleration, one shot, surge, excuse me. Throat got dry. Friction deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Friction deals herself 2 lightning damage. And Scholar. And another one. On Scholar. Yeah! Surviving. So it's not really a good idea to put combat stance out when there's self-damage effects in play. So I guess it's Trust Fund. Smoke Bombs is useful. So discard 2 of these. So I'm going to probably just save one of the Smoke Bombs. I don't know that Wraith's going to survive though. But I can do a lot of damage to Ermine. And then I'm going to throw out an Hermetic just to try to get rid of that self-damage effect. Rift in Time. At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. At the start of the environment turn, destroy 1 environment card. Giant Mutated Specimen, Anomaly Cockroach. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the 4 targets with the highest HP 1 toxic damage each. They are all villain targets, except for Setback, because he just got in the way apparently. But hey, damage. I think that only affected... I don't even know who that affected other than Setback. Regression Darts. 1 shot. Baron Blade deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP 1 toxic damage each. Targets still damaged this way cannot deal damage until the start of Baron Blade's turn. So Scholar would not take the damage at least. And then either Setback or Expatriette. Jeez. I guess Turn of Events we could utilize, and Setback won't be dealt damage. And I don't know we're gonna have enough tokens for Karmic Retribution. Okay. Powers. What's gonna be most effective? If I Violent Shivers, I only have to last through Ermine and Proletariat's turn. Only their turns! Which deck belongs to Hermetic? Okay, no, never mind. We're not gonna do Violent Shivers. So Absolute Zero is certainly not using a power. Can I skip this? Skip, there we go. Skip button was hidden. But the other heroes certainly want to. Wraith certainly will. And then you... Actually, no, I could take out Hermetic. I just don't think it's worth the risk for Setback, for Absolute Zero to do that. Although, like, that's probably the last useful thing that Absolute Zero could do. And if he incaps himself, we could get a card play, destroy an ongoing card, or reduce non-cold damage by 1. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's be risky. Absolute Zero needs to be useful in some capacity. Oh, man. I mean, Wraith is certainly going down at some point. Absolute Zero could survive if he got better cards. But yeah, we definitely need to get rid of Hermetic if we're doing this. Scholar's base power. It's only 1 damage, sadly. Expatriette could prejudice. And we have have... Oh, no, yeah, we can't play cards, right. Wrong time and place. At least that was not accidentally played. That would have been bad. Destroy a card. All right, goodbye, Flesh to Iron. I can get you back. But I want to keep my Cold Snap. I want to keep my Cold Snap. I have a submachine gun. I can use it. Long Con. One shot. Each player discards one card. Ermine regains 3 HP. Okay. Alrighty. Alternatively, I could use Proverbs and Axioms. Nope, that's not going to be useful. Well, we're losing something. I just discarded the micro-targeting computer. But I still have Razor Ordnance. And I want to keep the Cold Snap. Ouch. We only have to survive through 2 more turns. Here goes nothing. I think this isn't even gonna hit many things anyway. Oh well, at least we did something. Incendiary rounds. Flanking maneuvers, ongoing. Whenever a Proletariat character card deals damage to a hero target, the clone card with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 melee damage. That is honestly not too exciting. And we survived Absolute Zero's turn! Yes! Cold Snap! Cold Snap! We can destroy all the Proletariats. So we can hit Proletariat. I don't know if the rest of this matters, or if it even did matter, but I guess it did matter. At least the Proletariat did matter. Everything else doesn't really. Oh man, Baron Blade's damage reduction. You're so brutal. Alright. In case I somehow last another turn, it's going to be another Focused Apertures, but I don't think I can last with Violent Shivers. Okay. I want my Flesh to Iron back. Now I have to somehow fund the Flesh to Iron. We'll worry about that one later. Actually, I could have killed him with Wraith, or killed her with Wraith, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna target someone else. Probably Proletariat, because he is without his men. Synergy Surge. One-shot Surge. Friction deals each villain target 2 lightning damage. Play the top card of each villain deck in turn order. I actually would have killed Ermine had I committed to that 3 damage to her. No! And again, this damage is like useless on anyone but 2 targets. Ruin. Nemesis. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 1 infernal damage. Sleight of Hand. One shot. One player must put a card from hand on the top of their deck. Ermine deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. Alright, well. I selected Absolute Zero because I don't know that he's going to last at this point. Proletariat. Blinding Surge. One-shot Surge. Destroy X hero ongoing cards, where X equals the number of Surge cards and Friction's trash. Friction deals herself 3 lightning damage. There are too many Surge cards. We're losing everything. The Hippo. Nemesis. At the end of Friction's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Oy vey. I just want to take out Ermine. And we did. 2 down. Utility Belt. Now we just have to stay alive somehow. Rift in Time. Filter Spy. That's going to redirect to Proletariat, so I'm going to throw this on Friction. And those are not hero targets, nicely. Atlantean Throne Room. Anomaly. Reduce all damage dealt by 1 at the start of the environment turn. Each player may draw a card. If none do, destroy this card. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. Old Tricks, New Allies. 1 shot. Play the top card of each villain deck in turn order other than Baron Blades. Each villain target regains 1 HP. Regroup and Recover. 1 shot. Destroy. Oh, we already read this, so we're losing that Proletariat. And Overwhelm the Mighty. 1 shot. Each Proletariat deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 irreducible melee damage. He scoffs at such a throne room. Supersonic Streak. 1 shot Surge. Friction deals herself and the X-hero targets with the highest HP 2 lightning damage each, where X equals the number of Surge cards in her trash, which is every hero target. So Throne Room is saving Absolute Zero. Oh boy. We're at single digits except for Setback somehow. Nope, Absolute Zero's gone. Absolute Zero has no cards in his hand to discard because he lost them all. Alright, turn of events. I do not have 5 tokens, so I'm going to not play that, but I will risk into a Reckless Rush, which can't hit Friction, can't hit Baron Blade. The only thing I can really hit is Proletariat. Yeah, there are no other Proletariats. So Ermine is now going to discard 2 cards, right? Yep. So if I Incendiary Rounds on the machine gun, I can actually do damage to things after the Throne Room. So yeah. So let's just get past all of these damages. I think that didn't even do much damage after all. Alrighty. You love Ermine's in-cap sprite.
I hate this game.
The Radioactivist. Nemesis. At the end of Proletariat's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 fire damage. So that's not going to do much damage. And then... yeah. Okay. No, it's up. No one's saying anything to me. Okay. Someone said something to me. Yay! I don't know what you missed. We are currently on Absolute Zero's in-cap. 1 player may play a card, destroy an ongoing card. Until the start of your next turn, reduce all non-cold damage by 1. Because I was sort of looking at Proverbs and Axioms and thinking, oh, I could play this and have everyone else do things, but I could only really get HP recovery from this because Wraith would die and other heroes don't really get benefits. Setback could probably get something. We could destroy Genetically Fused Physique, and then damage dealt to Baron Blade is no longer reduced by 1 and he doesn't regain HP anymore, so that would be nice. Or someone else could play a card. I don't have to play Proverbs and Axioms. I could do Turn of Events. Expatriette could aim, Scholar could do something. Or no, I guess he can't really do anything because Throne Room wouldn't do the damage. The damage would not work. Targeting Computer. Did we get another Proletariat? We did. So that's annoying. I could just try to whittle down Friction, I guess. So aim, because I can't do damage otherwise. That's gonna... You discarded 2 cards, so you could do 2 damage. -1 to friction. That doesn't seem useful. Okay. We tried. We don't want Expatriette to do the damage because she has aim active. I think I want to get Fleshed Iron. I think we need to treat this like the last Scholar versus Ultimate Vengeance game where he basically tanks a lot of things. Or no, it wasn't even that. Or was that? No, it was Ennead. So never mind. That was that fun game against Advanced Ennead. Get out of the way. It is now not going to work with the Dantean Throne Room. Supersonic Streak. So Wraith barely survives this. Obviously Scholar. Unhealthy Speed. Only plays another card. Speedy Sidestep. Okay. Scholar, of course. Alright. So Smoke Bombs could potentially spare Wraith. And we might be able to eventually take down Friction. Grappling Hook. So Atlantean Throne Room is actually going to be useful. As long as we can stay alive for it. Tendrils of Madness. Anomaly. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the target with the highest HP 1 infernal damage. Increase damage dealt by that target by 1 until the start of the environment turn. Yeah, because Baron Blade really needs to have a damage increase. Turn the Tables. One shot. Baron Blade deals the hero character card with the most cards in play 2 melee and 2 infernal damage. Or 2 lightning damage, sorry. I wasn't even reading. Destroy 1 hero, ongoing, or equipment card belonging to that hero. So Wraith is gone. Nope, never mind. Smoke Bombs. Smoke Bombs! And we're gonna lose one of these things, and Smoke Bombs is the only thing keeping Wraith alive. So I think we're losing the targeting computer. Yep. Smoke Bombs is keeping Wraith alive. And Flesh to Iron is also stopping Baron Blade from actually doing anything, so that was okay. Destroy 1 ongoing or environment card, deal damage as many tokens in my unlucky pool. So I can still destroy genetically fused physique with that. The alternative, Plucky Break, does nothing. I could also risk into a card. I'm just going to do Cause and Effect, because I know what that is. So now Baron Blade, we can actually damage, if it weren't for the Throne Room. Baron Blade wants to do all the damage, getting more like Jeremy with every version. He is the true Jeremy. Alright, we have Looking Up, so things are looking up to some extent. So we have Aim. I could Liquid Nitrogen rounds and reduce damage dealt by Baron Blade and a Proletariat by 1. But that's the only good option I have, I think. Other than speed loading and then doing something else later. Yeah. Quick draw. There have been many quick draws in this game. Proletariat. And all of these are going to go after Scholar. So that Flesh to Iron was useful. Thankfully. Thankfully, Flesh to Iron was useful. I don't think we've had any villain damage yet. That's the good news. Play a card, destroy an ongoing card, blah blah blah. I could do this and get lots of HP. And cards. Yes. Because I think... Alright, Uncharmed Life, RPG Launcher, Mortal Form to Energy, and Suture Self. So Scholar won't actually be dealt damage from this. But I don't think he's discarded cards, has he? Oh, I guess he has. Okay, fair enough. Wraith can't take the damage. The other two would take 2 damage. But I don't really want anyone to be higher than Scholar. Really. But I could aim again with Expatriette and then do something with something someday. Yeah, let's risk. Whoops, sorry. I don't want to destroy the submachine gun, but I also don't want to destroy Razor Ordnance. Razor Ordnance is the best damage dealer we have right now. I can destroy any other card. So let's get rid of that flanking maneuvers. Or no, Tendrils of Madness. Yeah, that's going to keep increasing damage dealt by Baron Blade. Alright, I have tokens now. Yay! Yeah, and that's why I didn't want anyone to be higher than Scholar, because they would deal themselves damage anyway. Get out of the way is not going to do anything for the time being. And this is going to do... I've discarded 3 cards, so this is now going to do 4 damage. Which is better than 2. So I think Transmutive Recovery. And oh my gosh, Scholar's actually hitting himself. We can almost get rid of Friction. Alright. Hi, bro. Nemesis. The first time a hero card enters play each turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 energy damage. Made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. Made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. For lasting longer than I thought I would. Argentium. Nemesis. At the end of Friction's turn, this card deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 1 projectile damage. Made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. Made inert by Flesh to Iron. We're surviving! And I can actually play Suture Self and be at 6. Because Utility Belt's not going to do anything for me. Alright, she's down to 2! Throwing Knives. Made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. Alright, so Surprising Fortune, Tactical Shotgun, good. Offensive Transmutation, Infrared Eyepiece. Fixed Point. All cards other than this card are indestructible! At the start of the environment, turn, destroy this card. Oh boy, what is that gonna do? What does that mean? A chance at vengeance. We're gonna get another target from Baron Blade. Empyrean. Nemesis. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, this card deals itself and each non-villain target 1 energy damage. Made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. So the Antian Throne Room's saving us. It's saving us. All right, so looking up, now I can actually deal damage with Setback consistently and get lots of tokens. Looking up is a really good card for this. Now the question is, do I damage Friction or do I do this with Tactical Shotgun or do I shotgun something else? I think I'll shotgun Friction. Get another looking up. Alright, so that's good because we're staying alive and we're going to take out the third villain and we'll be able to focus on Baron Blade. So now Friction's down. Or no, Friction's not down. She's at -1 because fixed point. But that's fine. Alright, sharing the struggle. We're getting 2 clones. So Proletariat and Proletariat. And a lot of damage that's not happening. Every single clone is in play, but no one can deal damage because of Flesh to Iron. Don't dismiss Flesh to Iron. Alright, play a card, destroy an ongoing card, reduce damage. Okay, we don't really need the damage reduction as much. The ongoing cards are not doing anything, really. So is there a card to play? I could play Unload just to use the shotgun, but I don't really need to. I could get Expect the Worst out because it can't destroy itself. And then he'll regain 2 HP, and then we'll have free damage reduction, although he's not really taking damage anyway. I don't really know what else I could really do, though. I guess I could get Mortal Form the energy out. And Expect the Worst. Because I don't have to discard for them because of fixed point. And then Expect the Worst. So any damage that would be dealt to Scholar is now reduced to 0, even though it's already being reduced by 3. Oh, but I guess I could have discarded just so I could deal more damage with this, but that's okay. Now, Friction, what are you gonna do? Increased damage dealt by the villain with the highest HP by 1, and Setback is active, so increased damage dealt by villain targets by 1. And there are no surge cards in your trash because you just shuffled. You should have thought carefully about shuffling, and Expect the Worst did do something, but Argentium also did something, so... Okay. Well, at this point, I'm just gonna get the utility belt out in case I'll have a use for it someday. I mean, Wraith is actually staying alive, surprisingly. Alright, I have to actually take out Baron Blade in order to be able to utilize utility belt. Oh well. Fumbling Fool, Unload, know when to turn loose, raise Ordnance. Friction's no longer indestructible. That sounds like a physics joke. Passing Tumbleweed, anomaly cover. At the start of the environment turn, destroy 1 environment card. Alright, so now we're focusing on Baron Blade. Obsessive Planning, ongoing. At the start of Baron Blade's turn, destroy 2 hero ongoing and or equipment cards. If 2 cards are destroyed this way, also destroy this card. And Smoke Bombs. Yes. And then smoke bombs, or throne room, rather. So what's going on, chat? We're staying alive. Isn't that exciting? I'm guessing Plucky Break. So we get Cash Out, and then I can damage Baron Blade. And my internet didn't die again, just to make sure. People are just being quiet. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Insert required BG's reference. Alright. I can RPG launch Obsessive Planning, but I'd rather do that versus having Absolute Zero do it? That's the question. With speed loading, you may play an ammo card, so I can't play more than one card if I use speed loading to get an ammo card and play. But I could cycle like hollow points back to the top of my deck or something. Bearing in mind that Friction is going to be destroying an ongoing or equipment card, I could just play something for the sake of Friction destroying it. Yeah, so Hair Trigger Reflexes is not going to be used at this point, I don't think. A lot of 1 damages that do nothing because of all the Proletariats. Doc Tusser, Nemesis. At the end of Proletariat's turn, discard. Oh, wow. Deals the hero target with the second lowest HP. Damage made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. And then damage that's all 0. And then 0. So do I want to destroy directly, or do I want Wraith to play Grappling Hook? That's the question. I might draw... Oh, I don't have micro-targeting in my deck anymore. I think she's just going... We'll just do this way. Get rid of the obsessive planning. You're planning so obsessively that you are blind to your own plan. Alright, so much for expect the worst. It did pay off, though. Have to lose some of these. Alrighty. Got another Proverbs and Axioms. We are utilizing base power quite handily. Oh no, you're gonna destroy something! Whatever shall I do? Hair Trigger Reflexes is gone. I'm gonna put out throwing knives. It's not going to be useful until we get a micro-targeting computer and we destroy Baron Blade, so we don't have the Impulsion Beam anymore, but then you have it. So, Silver Lining, Shock Rounds, Alchemical Redirection, Stun Bolt. Destroy the Tumbleweed. I want to save the Throne Room. It's saving us! Crushing Hallway. Anomaly Trial. At the end of the environment turn, one player may discard their hand to destroy this card. At the start of the environment turn, deal each target 4 melee damage and destroy all hero ongoing cards. Well, I don't want to discard a hand, but I do have many means of destroying environment cards. Zhulong. Nemesis. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, move 1 Nemesis card from Baron Blade's trash pile into play. Did we even destroy any? I don't even know at this point. I think we haven't really destroyed any non-character card in this game. Oh, I guess they could have been discarded by Ermine. So we might be seeing a Nemesis. Yeah, we are seeing a Nemesis. And Citizen Slash is Expatriette's Nemesis. So I think Omniblade is what we want. So we'll put Omniblade in play. Nemesis Device. At the end of Baron Blade's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. Then if Omnitron X is active in this game, each device regains 2 HP. Okay, he's not active in this game. But that's okay. We're still alive. Silver Lining, yes. Because we're gonna die to the next looking up self-damage. But we're gonna be restored to 13. Plucky Break. Discards. Expatriette. Because Ermine or Friction's still gonna destroy something. I think we're gonna play speed loading just to destroy it. But Baron Blade is almost certainly going down. That's the good news. Bad news is we have to deal with Proletariat and all of his clones somehow. Overwhelm the Mighty. One shot. Each Proletariat deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 irreducible melee damage. Oh boy, which of these 7 cards do I want to go first? Okay, so this is... yeah, it's gonna cycle, so at least Scholar's not gonna be down to 3. Alright. And now Scholar is back at highest. That's the good news. That card would have been super bad if we still had that ongoing that increased Proletariat's damage by a huge amount. This is Groundhog Day. I keep having the same thing happen repeatedly. Select Scholar. Select Scholar. Alright, now what? Nothing to destroy. Proverbs and Axioms, maybe? We could use the HP. Yeah, Proverbs and Axioms it is. Could be, that high-risk behavior might be tempting, actually. We might be able to get Scholar to take out, or not Scholar, Setback to take out things. Yeah, we've lasted much longer than I thought I would. I've said that before, but I'll say it again. No one to turn loose is tempting, but I don't think I'm going to really be able to use it. I think I'm gonna get Solid to Liquid out. And then when I regain HP, I regain 1 more. Aw, man. Baron Blade. 1 HP, man. 1 HP. Oh no, what am I gonna destroy? Alright, I have to destroy Crushing Hallway with this. And then I can take out Baron Blade. Right before his turn. I think his incap is made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. Each hero target deals itself 1 toxic damage, made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. Now, unfortunately, all of these powers are also made inert by Atlantean Throne Room. Oh, man. At least we can now play more than 1 card and use more than 1 power in a turn. If everyone's not bleeding and half dead at the end, it wasn't a true Sentinels game. Fair enough. Oppressive Smog. Anomaly. Reduce all HP recovery by 1. At the start of the environment turn, a player may discard 1 card to destroy this card. So that sucks for Scholar. But I think Setback could deal with it. I could whoop sorry for that. We also have RPG Launcher, don't we? Yeah, so I could also do that. I'm actually tempted to play High Risk Behavior because damage dealt by Setback will be increased by 4? So looking up would be able to take out a Proletariat? However, he's gonna get the clone back, right? Unless we can somehow shuffle his deck before that point, but I don't think we can. Like, he's gonna play the top card of his deck, which is Share in the Struggle, which is not gonna do anything. And then he's going to try to move a clone from his trash into play, which there's none. Unless I destroy one, at which point he's going to pull it back. So there's no point in doing high risk behavior right now, I think. Now would be a great time for regroup and recover. Oh, wait. What's that card? Oh, that card. But we know it's not. Oh, I can play Fumbling Fool. Discard the top card of each deck. Oh, but then we're not gonna be able to destroy the clone. Like, I wanna wait for him to shuffle his deck, or to play that card, and then I destroy as many Proletariats as I can. And then, like, if I can destroy all those clones, and then he shuffles them into his deck, there's a chance that he won't have clones for a while. That's my hope. The thing is, if I do, like, high-risk behavior right now, at the start of my next turn, I'm going to deal 2 damage to myself, which will incap me, and then Silver Lining triggers, and I'm restored, but then all my tokens are gone. This is just sort of annoying. I guess I could do Surprising Fortune, regain 2 HP, so then I don't die to looking up. Oh no, I can't, because Oppressive Smog is going to undo that. Ugh. Do I want to do Whoops Sorry? I don't really think I do. What's in my deck? Nothing that will do what I wanted to. I could just do Fumbling Fool, and with looking up, I'd have 21 tokens. But I don't know. Alchemical redirection would prevent Setback from being killed by high-risk behavior if it came to that, but there's no other way to get, like, Setback to regain HP, though. I don't know, I'm gonna have... Like, Proletariat's gonna flip, and I'm not gonna be able to destroy any of his clones. That's the annoying thing. But we also have Absolute Zeros play a card. So I'm going to RPG launch on the Expatriette's turn and destroy Oppressive Smog. And on the Absolute Zero's turn, could I do something? I could play Plucky Break. Oh, but no, that will still be before... Oh, it's after Proletariat's turn, so he'll have played his card. And then I could destroy a Proletariat with that. Alright, so high-risk behavior. This is not going to increase Setback's damage to himself. That's the important part. It's tempting to hit a Proletariat, but it's not going to work. This guy is going after someone not Scholar, so... I guess no, I guess Scholar's technically second lowest right now. Expatriate's the highest, because Scholar has dealt himself a lot of damage. Okay. Took me a while to figure that out, but I think we have a plan. Now, RPG launch the Smog. This is 2 damage, that's good, because now I can take out Tusser. I don't think this really matters too much, but if I shotgun the one with 4, it'll be down to 1. Is it a cunning plan? We shall see. Alright. And then, oh my gosh, sharing the struggle. Okay, so these damages are gonna happen, but then Scholar will be highest, and we can now do Scholar. Okay. So now we can destroy clones. So Setback, Plucky Break. So Reckless Rush, and then I can now take out a clone. No, I can't. Really? Wasn't it 7 before? Oh, because I removed 2 tokens. Really? What? Oh, right, because it's... Okay, no, I know what was going on. Because looking up is 3 melee damage. This is 2, and I lost 2 tokens. But I can still take out this Proletariat. Yay! Now Scholar. I don't think that's gonna matter. This is 3 damage. I shuffled my trash into my deck. Yay! We cycled through your deck entirely. That's a lot of damage, actually. But I'm still highest. That's actually a lot of damage. Wraith, are you capable of doing things? I don't think you are. I'll throw it here. If I can't destroy all of them, I can at least get a lot down. Okay, destroy a card. Well, we still haven't been able to get the micro-targeted computer, but we're gonna shuffle her deck soon, and we do have another throwing knives in hand. No, we have stun bolts in hand. Whatever. But smoke bombs is saving people right now, and everything else is pretty important. So impromptu, but my deck is empty. Oh, but I draw a card first. I draw a card first. Yes. Okay. Micro-targeting is there, so I can get throwing knives and micro-targeting. Yay! So now I can kill this one. And then I can kill 2 of these. Order was important. Draw a card first to shuffle the trash into the empty deck, and then I can search my entire deck. Alright, 2 Proletariats left. Typhoon. Anomaly. At the end of the environment turn, each player must put 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. At the start of the environment turn, if there are no other anomaly cards in play, destroy this card. So basically, put the cards that you just drew on top of your deck if you want to. I don't think Surprising Fortune. I'll just put an Unload. Solid to Liquid, I guess. Stun Bolt, I guess. Alright, and now this is where Setback incaps himself. But the silver lining is that he's at 14. So we lost the high risk behavior boost, but we can actually get a lot through Reckless Rush. I could also get a lot through Fumbling Fool. If I discard a card, though, that's going to shuffle Proletariat's deck, which I want to avoid. Right? Because when... It's only when you reveal a card that the discard doesn't happen, so... Or that the effect doesn't happen if the deck is empty. But, like, I know when Spite has you discard 5 cards, you shuffle your trash into your deck, and then you keep discarding. Is there a way to get more tokens? This adds 2 tokens, adds 2 tokens, remove tokens, add or remove 3. But I have to destroy another card. After all that effort to get micro-targeting computer, I don't want to... I guess we don't need smoke bombs as much anymore. Because everything will redirect to Setback at the moment, and we kind of want to avoid that because of high-risk behavior, right? So... Whoops, sorry. The smoke bombs. I could also get rid of Typhoon this way. Although I do have another RPG launch for that. But I guess this also is not doing anything anyway because of Atlantean Throne Room. Okay, add 3 tokens. And then add 3 tokens. And that's 4 damage. So I can actually take you out entirely. Okay. Yay! 1 clone left. And then he's gonna play a card that puts a lot of clones out. Oh man, if only there was a way to increase my damage. This increases it by 1, but it's not going to be enough. Because RPG launch is also going to do 1. So valiant effort. But this is the limit. I think I'm just gonna start loading up on guns. Cause she's had a single gun out for the entire game. And it's getting annoying. Arsenal access. Okay. Trash is shuffled! And he pulls a clone out immediately. Okay. Okay, now the rest can go in Scholar. I was waiting for that to finish. But we've done it. We've done it. Okay. I have another Proverbs and Axioms. I might be able to use that to destroy all the other Proletariats. And then we can wail on the main one. So I know if Expatriette does this, she can take out the one with 3 HP. Then there's the one with 6. If Setback adds 3 tokens, that's +3, and then 3 damage is 6, but it's reduced by 1. So it'll still have 1 HP. But I could throwing knives to get rid of it. Alright. Because not only would I have throwing knives get rid of it, but it would also hit the main Proletariat. And now I can actually hit Proletariat! Yay! I guess I hit him. And I need Scholars to regain HP, although he'll regain 1 more and can deal damage anyway, so that's good. Okay, so now I have to discard 3. This is an interesting scene. It's lasted longer than I expected, but I think we're on our path to victory at last. Let's get rid... I think we're going to use offensive or transmutive recovery, so get rid of everything that's not transmutive recovery. And then this is going to do quite a bit. That's okay. And now Wraith should be able to dispatch with him. So I guess I'm gonna destroy another gun because it doesn't matter. I could inventory barrage for the win. Should I? Yeah, flashy victories are best. Woo! Oh man, that was a long game, way longer than I expected. But we did the ultimate 5-team vengeance match, thanks mostly to Flesh to Iron and Atlantean Throne Room. Atlantean Throne Room, where actually any damage reduction in a vengeance game seems pretty good, since everything seems to do 1 damage except for some rogue extras. But That was a victory, and that was a pretty good victory. That was an exciting game. Always makes me feel bad when I finish a game like that and I win. When, like, 5 minutes into the game, I'm like, alright, let's see how long this lasts before I die. But that worked out pretty well. I'm glad you all got to see that. Unfortunately, we had a little internet mishap in the middle of that, but oh well. Not much can be done. I'm sure that Krista will stitch together the two pieces and upload the combined footage into the YouTube video, so you have that to look forward to. Alright, so that game puts us at 9:39 p.m., so that wraps up Dolphin's Dive for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. This viewer's choice game was particularly exciting. Be sure to come back on Saturday for Tales from the Archive with another letdown. I think he's pretty hyped about this week's theme, from what I heard. And be sure to tune in on Tuesday. I think you also have to tune in early on Tuesday. I don't remember the details, but I think that's the listening party for Villains of the Multiverse. And since we've yet to hear any environment music, let alone villain victory theme music from that, you should be sure to listen to that so you can hear them in their debut. And then, of course, there's Dolphin's Dive next week, where we're going to play some more fun games with some great strategery. But yes, I guess I'll just reread this. You just watched Handelabra Games. You can follow us at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and Handelabra Games right here on Twitch. You can follow me personally on Twitter via LouDolphin21, the thing that's right there. But if you want to follow me on YouTube, don't worry about the 21. And if you want to follow me on Twitch, also don't worry about the 21. I try to put my hand over it, but it doesn't work because I don't have like the green screen thing going on for me. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more info at sentinelsdigital.com. This is LouDolphin again, tuning out. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening. Now to select music. Only we had Setback's theme. Let's just listen to Zhulong. I like that a lot. Alright, good night.